Hello, welcome back to TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today we're going to talk about a brand new style just released for 2021 by Rene Of Paris in their Alexander Couture collection. This one is called Becky. I'm showing it in the color Champagne R. There's a lot you want to know. Coming up. I purchased this style with my own funds from Wig Studio One, where Rene Of Paris styles are always 30% off. That's an automatic coupon at checkout. You don't need a promo code. Be sure to check out the links below. By expanding the description box, I'll attach a link directly to this style so you can take a look at all of the colors, the pricing, and other details. If you have any questions for us, please reach out to support at wigstudio1.com or from any product page on the website. You can scroll down, hit the help button to be connected with a live chat. So Becky, brand new for Rene Of Paris 2021 in the Alexander Couture collection, is a short layered bob style. It's very flirty. It almost has a little bit of a retro appeal with these longer layers in the front and on the crown. It's a very soft, feminine style as well. I've had Champagne R before. It's a blend of some platinums. So it's a blend of a cool platinum and then like a buttery platinum mixed together there, very nicely blended. Now, all of that is on a medium brown root. Now, I always thought that root stood in great contrast to the light, bright platinums of this color. And so you have to really enjoy that dark root effect in order to love this color. Now, if you really like this blend of colors, but you're not crazy about the root, you might take a look at the creamy blonde. It's not an exact match, but it's very, very close, and there is no root on the creamy blonde. This style is right out of the box. I gave it a shake. I applied it. I found a parting space, and that has been it. Now, one thing you want to do is not set the expectation that this style is going to look exactly on you as it does on me. So that's why I always love to run down these measurements so that you can see how it's going to fit you around your face. I'm 6.5 inches from my hairline to my chin, which is a little shorter than average. So this is going to appear a little longer on me than it is for most of you out there. That first layer is 6 inches, but it kind of feathers back into the style. That's why I think gives this a real retro flair. Does anybody else see that as well? Kind of feathery, but it comes forward and then feathers back into the style. Overall, it's about 9 to 10 inches. It features lots of layering and even some little soft flips. And then the layers on the sides tend to have a forward movement. So this just is really reminiscent of a shag style as well. So even though it's short like this, it does feature a 4-inch nape. The coverage is really nice in the back, sides, front, and top. It weighs about 4 ounces and features a single monofilament top. No lace front, just a single monofilament top to encompass the crown. So I think the monofilament top is done pretty well in terms of being a nice realistic feature of this wig style. You can see the illusion of scalp no matter how you want to part it on the top. Now, like I say, this is right out of the box and it just kind of wanted to part left of center. And then those bangs kind of coil around the eyebrow back into the style. Now, because of that kind of perpetual forward movement on the crown and the front, when you go against that a little bit, just by fluffing it with your fingers, it's going to create just a little bit of lift there on top. So just because there is a full monofilament top doesn't necessarily mean that this is flat on top, because I do think you can get just a little bit of lift by picking and fluffing there, kind of going against the grain. And everything's pretty smooth on the crown until you get about halfway down where the layers break. Then you're going to see these subtle little flirty flips. This is a really nice density. It's very light and airy and feathery to the feel. And you think the movement is very flirty. It just reminds me, one of those carefree days. It would be appropriate for every day for sure. In terms of permatease, this is just an average amount of permatease. There really isn't a whole lot of thick, pillowy presence of permatease. So you're going to find some around that monofilament top at the back and a little bit at the crown. Again, it's very hard to sense any palpable permatease on this cap. I think that also gives it that nice light airy feel. The way the layers lay around the temples and so forth, I think ear tucks would be a must. So I think the only thing that holds this style back from being absolutely perfect in terms of a shake and go are these front piece fringe pieces. Because of that forward movement, they do kind of want to flop in the face. Now you see me here, I'm just kind of brushing them back with my fingers, and they feather back nicely. But for me especially, I think they do tend to get into the eyes and so forth. And so I would probably just trim this fringe a little bit. I think that if you pull back these layers and just focus on trimming the fringe underneath and allow the longer layers over top, you could get a really nice look. I think that would be a great addition to the style, especially if you like a little bit of a shorter fringe. Inside look at the cap for Rene of Paris's Becky. There's that full single monofilament top. Now, if you get close, you can see there's a bit of roughness there to it. It's not soft and as pliable as some brands, but it does give a beautiful natural look from the top. There's always a strip of polyurethane right there at the front. This will give you a little bit of extra comfort and security. And then a brush of fiber spliced into the front there as well for a natural looking hairline. It's not going to give you a lace appearance, but it will obscure that hairline quite nicely. There's a closed rose lace ear tab here, nice sturdy stays, kind of a lot of fiber spliced in there at the ear tab as well. A standard felted nape with bra strap type adjusters. Now this is average right out of the box, and I probably could have cinched it in just a tad to accommodate a petite average circumference. Becky should work very nicely with your glasses if you're a full-time glasses wearer. The glasses arms fit neatly and securely between the ear and the ear tab on this style. So I'm just going to get into that layering with my fingers and move it around so you can see how it reacts to styling. And I thank you for joining me today. We'll see you next time on Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One.